Hello, my name is Cesar Jimenez Valencia. Today we're talking about the Red Room. Does this story have a theme? The story is mainly about the life of a man in a home where some very mysterious and unpleasant odors. Tell the man that the house seems haunted, which the man reigns in the same way after the wearings of the elderly. The man when climbing the stars notice that there is something strange in the cold and dusty every moment. When he is the underground page, he notices that there is a shadow following him without losing sight of him. What is the central idea? For me, the central idea is not to be a person ignorant for awareness of the people around them, which we can avoid unwanted even by making us a risk. It is implicit or explicit. This test is explicit because the word meant that there is something in the house that can affect him. Who is the protagonist of this story? The protagonist called him the man. He is 28 years old. What is the problem present in this story? Those who stay in the house say that there is a ghost that has done terrible things to their relatives for a long time. But what they don't know is that there is a darkness inside that house. How was the problem solved at the end? It was resolved when the 25 years old man was in the red room where one night he had to face the fear that lurked in the house. The next day the man woke up, bandaged in his head, after a strong blow that left him unconscious, giving an answer that is was not a ghost that was walking in that room, but a darkness that lasted more and more. At what point in the story is the tension highest? The point of tension in the story was when the experiment began to light the candles that were discerningly and trained, as if someone else were in the same room. Finally the man with fear, he slowly exclaimed as all the cleanness, leaving him alone in the dark. Suddenly a radiant flare of great color desperate men ran to there, but from a moment to another the fire, desperate, leaving as the man helpless, he ran to the outside door, but tried over several pieces of furniture, leaving him unconscious. Is that the dramatic climax? There were several situations during the story of our adaptation, but the one mentioned above was the most interesting. That the story involves an epiphany or moment of sight, revelation or self-revelation for the protagonist or for the reader. How is this moment present? Well, the story has a moment of epiphany when the man thought of his way to the Red Room, that it was an obsession excited. The men began to gather in Golby Rhymes from the original legend of the place. Thank you for watching.